Welcome, Anthony Hudson with you. Thanks for joining us for Saturday Night Football. Tonight we're at the Gabba. A low-drawing match here today, plenty of space in the crowd. And with me is Melbourne great Gary Lyon.
Cheers, Hutto. Tonight we have got an exciting match.
Taking the field tonight will be Brisbane and the Magpies. Collingwood get onto the field as the crowd begins to roar. The banners look great as the players get set to run through them.
It's a big midfield battle today. Whichever team can get on top in the middle of the ground will walk out winners today.
They run on in full confidence, they're looking sharp, and the crowd are appreciating it. The banners are ready for the players. The captains make their way into the centre circle for the coin toss. Brisbane winning the toss. What an exciting matchup we have here today. And here we go. It's Brisbane taking on Collingwood.
Let him up, well.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
It's a really good contest out there right now, and it's great to watch.
Grundy just too high with the tackle. A strong mark in the pack from Leicester. Slams it on the boot. Looks like the ball will be coming back. Uses it now. Danaher picks it up. They can create from this. Scoops it up. Wants to keep it moving. Pendlebury just through it. Zorko with the opportunity in front of goal. Might be too far out to score. He heads for home. Good-looking kick off the boot, and it's sailed through.
Yes, Hutto.
Pretty happy with that one. He's kicked the first goal. Back in the middle now. Grundy slaps it away. Fought hard to get a handball away. Archie clears the ball from the contest. A chance to reload the attack now.
Advantage.
Kick by Roughhead. A great mark taken there. Side bottom drives the kick. An easy grab for Murphy. Got boot to ball. Takes the mark all by himself. Simply outplayed his opponent. Cuts the kick inboard. It's a turnover. Grundy comes away with the ball. He's got the footy in his hands. Greenwood coming on. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Won it down. Did well to control the ball. And now Grundy.
Beautiful tackle, Hutto.
Cameron kicks hurriedly. Does well to cut off the kick. Roughhead elects to kick. Rayner got up, but couldn't bring it down. Missed the target, hurried kick. It was always pushing that post, and pushing so hard it's hit it. Brisbane doing well at the moment. Roughhead looking for options now. Plays on from the kick in. Keeps the kick low. A chance to gather the ball. Just gets it onto the boot. Finds himself in space and marks. Intercepts the ball well.
Brisbane are allowing the opposition uncontested marks, but they set up behind the ball so well it forces the opposition to play that style.
Listen to the roar of the fans. They love that decision. Works it across the ground. Easily takes the mark. Looks up with a kick. Just gave it away. Adams, is this the moment? Collingwood are happy about that one. That's his first. Look at them celebrate that effort. The Magpies kick their first. Myercheck does well. This is Hipwood. Opportunity for Neil. Handballs. Howe moves it by hand, and now they're away. Sear couldn't hang on to the ball. Maynard clears the congestion, takes an uncontested mark, looks to move it by foot, gets into some space to mark this. Goes by foot. Couldn't quite with the mark.
Thank you.
Now we'll get a ball up. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
I'm liking what I'm seeing at the moment, Hutto. A great game of footy.
Rayner presents and takes the mark. Gets the ball out of heavy traffic. Cameron has it. Works it across the ground. A mark by Hipwood. Licks with hands. It's cut off by Dacos. Dacos throws the ball away. Stabs at the kick. Robinson grabs that one. Not sure if he has the journey from here. Danaher gets on the end of this. Decides to go. Not happy with that kick as it goes out on the full. The kick from Adams. Greenwood used the body to take that mark. Sinks the slipper into it. He gives chase to the footy. The ball mopped up. Well collected. The ball goes to ground. Matheson there to mop up.
Fire.
Swats it with the ball is Murphy. Releases the handball. Howe releases by hand. Elliott wins the ball in the air. Goes with the kick. Marked by Henry. This is kickable by his standards. Normally a good shot on goal. They chase after the loose ball. Slips the handball to Adams. The drop punt goes straight between the big sticks. That's two now. Finding his feet in front of goals. He's excited about that one. Back with another centre bounce. Wins the ruck duel. He wins possession. Intercepted. Hipwood unable to lay the tackle. Finds a target. Cox will kick from beyond the 50. Going for goal number one. Starcevic couldn't snaffle it. Henry goes off the deck and nails the goal. Smiles all round. The Magpies could kick the last 3 goals. 11 points the difference. Guided down nicely by Grundy. Getting pushed out of the way was Matheson. Quick hands, and they could be away here. He has the ball. He just can't get out of the action. Moore couldn't keep his hands on it. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
I'm really enjoying this one, Hutto.
Sweeping handball is in his possession. Tough ball to handle. Ball gets cut off. Virtual just through it. Drives the kick hard. Howe marks in a bit of space. As we go into the break, the scores are Collingwood 18, Brisbane 7.
Collingwood have come to play. They've got themselves in the game and need to push on now.
Let's have a close. The second term ready to get underway. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Grundy is streaming past and gets the footy. Uses the hands instead of the body, and it's a free kick. moves the ball by foot. Cameron gets in the way. Bailey scoops it up. What a brilliant tackle. Howe sticks the tackle.
A great defensive effort.
He drives it. He used him as a step ladder.
Strong mark. Collingwood have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of the game if they're to stay on top.
Starcevic puts it on the boot. Howe with the intercept. Pendlebury keeps it moving, putting his skills on display. Gets the handball away. Hands that ball to the opposition. Dishes it off. Berry gets him hard. Hits him hard. Just manufactures what he could. Picking it up was McStay. Hit the man hard. He gives it a ride. Cameron delivers with a straight drop punt. That will settle the nerves. Gets his first on the board. Gets some reward for his efforts. Umpire ready to resume play. Punched away. The ball in the hands of Dacos. Good mark there. Chips it towards half forward. Gathers it now. Seen plenty of it. Mychek gives it off. And now they go. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
I'm loving what this game is giving us right now.
He flicks it over. Receives the handball and takes off. Pendlebury sends the drop punt on its way for another goal. He's enjoying that goal. Now they lead by 11. We're back in motion.
Collingwood are making the most of their ruck dominance. It's one area of their game that seems on top here.
Coughed up by Cox. Well picked up. DeGoey, read it best. Mychek going for number one. Through for a minor score. The Magpies lead by 12. Andrews ready to bring it back into play. Gardner takes the mark. Chose to kick it. Lester marks. He spears the ball. Ends up turning this ball over. Sear moves it now. It's a foot race to get this one. Going for goal number one. He's really turning it on now. Elliott couldn't be happier with that goal. Collingwood lead is now 18. The game is back underway.
Collingwood are taking advantage of their ruckman's ability. It gives them first use at the stoppages and forcing the opposition to defend.
Berry goes by hand, 50 metres from home, gets into a good position to take that. 30 metres from home. Archie going for number one. Sometimes you just sit back and enjoy the show. He celebrates hard after that. Brisbane within the 3 goals now. About to resume hostilities. Cox thrashes it. Pendlebury slams it onto the boot. Rich does well to mark. Puts it on the boot. Finds this one all by himself. Finds the loose ball. Picked up by Pendlebury. Has to do better than that in the mark contest. Elects to kick. Murphy collects it. A bit too hard with a push, and it's a free kick. Murphy flicks it over. Just put it on the boot. Great mark in the pack. Grundy uses it by foot. Henry controlling the airwaves on this occasion.
Collingwood are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
McStay couldn't complete the tackle. Side bottom getting in on the act. Brown the better man there. 50 metres out. He might kick a goal. Unbelievable. And they put it through. Brown loves that goal. The margin is 18. Centre bounce.
Collingwood are winning the ball out of the clearance and are capitalising. It's much easier to score when you're always on the front foot.
Neal was taken high in the tackle. Decides to kick. Winning the ball in the air was Greenwood. with a driving kick. Danaher picks up the loose ball.
Big tackle.
With the ball now. He gets his hands on the footy. It's marked by Kleiner. 45 metres out. He goes it alone. No issues with that drop punt. Kleiner love kicking that one. Collingwood with a handy break. They lead Brisbane 43-19. Thumps it clear. Brown gets the ball. He lays off the pass. Little 1-2. Turned it over. Brown running off for a break. And now we'll have a ball up. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
I'm waiting for something to change the way this game is going right now.
Sick. Dug out the loose ball. Dug out the loose ball. Just got the hands in the back there. Matheson tucks it into the pocket. Uses it by foot. The boundary line wins. Ball tossed back in. Grundy gives it a ride. He blasts it through for another. Gets his first. They are starting to stamp their dominance on this game. Celebrating hard. We resume hostilities. Clears the contest. Gets around the imaginary opponent. Thomas just dismisses Bailey. Clean pickup by Rich. Has it now. Quickly onto the boot. Sorko gathers it now. Wants to take them on. He's put that one through. His teammates rush over. Brisbane behind by 24. Back in the middle now. Grundy with a big fist on it. How did you see the second term, Gaz?
Collingwood have controlled the play well and deserve this lead at halftime.
Anything you can see, Gary? The third quarter has begun. About to resume play. Grundy thumps it clear. Clears the ball from the contest. He has to hold on to those. Main having an impact again.
You're right, Hutto. He's an absolute ball magnet.
Sees it over the boundary line. What can you tell us, Gaz?
I'd love for the coach to send a message out there and tell these players to take the game on.
Moves it by foot. Gathered by Dacos.
Brilliant chase.
Drops the ball. He's the #1 ranked player on the ground.
He is dominating this game.
It's a turnover. Main cuts it off. He can take off after that handball. Nice hands. 50 metres out. Cox going for #1. Unbelievable effort. And it ends with a goal. He acknowledges the crowd. Collingwood by 5 goals. We're back in the middle to resume play. Thumped clear. Just put his hands in the back of the opponent. And it's a free. Chips it towards half forward. A strong pack mark. 50 metres out. Adams heads towards the goals. Doing well to intercept that kick. Andrew kicks it. A race for the loose ball. De Goey able to find a way through. Gardner brushed off easily. Kicks Collingwood, but it won't have the desired outcome. Collingwood by 31. Considering the options on the kick-in. Matheson wins the marking contest. Puts boot to ball. Marks all alone. Hacking it out of there. Marks now and can send it back. De Goey goes with the kick. Off hands, Dacos earns a free kick. So what can Collingwood do with this opportunity in front of goal? Quainer marks up contested. Takes a few deep breaths before this important kick. 50 metres from home.
Move it on.
He goes for broke. Hits the post and it's a behind. Collingwood lead the Lions by 32. Looking to bring it back into play. He takes the mark. Puts boot to ball. Takes a simple grab. Spears the ball. Picked off the deck. Slams it onto the boot. Neil needs a chance to rest. Gets a quick kick away. Collects the loose ball. Moore brings it out of the pack. And the mark will be paid. Chips it towards half forward. Good mark and looks to send it back.
Collingwood are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Sinks the slipper into it. He gives chase to the footy. Rushes with the kick. A good job keeping it in play there. It's been a great game from Brown.
He's setting the example at the moment.
And he stepped over the boundary line. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
There's just not enough effort out there at the minute. Collingwood are getting first use from their ruckman.
Trying to avoid everything out there. Picked up under pressure. Couldn't complete the play. Ball out of bounds. We'll get a ball in. Umpire tosses it in. Grundy won the hit out. Hacks it on the boot. My ball, says the umpire. Myercheck aims for his man on the ground. Doing well was McStay. Releases by hand. Can he put it through? He's excited about that one.
Of course, Hunter.
That pushes the lead further out. He loved that one. Collingwood have kicked back-to-back goals. The lead is now 38. Back in the middle. Has the rucks go at it. Punches it clear. Puts it into space. Pendlebury keeps coming. The handball hits the target. Archie couldn't stick the tackle. Just goes bang. Wins the race to the ball. Movement by hand. Putting on the bump was Berry. Clears the congestion. The mark has been taken. With a driving kick. Finds this and marks well. 50 metres out. Zorko knows they desperately need this one. Can he deliver? They get around him after that effort. Margin in a really tricky situation. Umpire ready to resume play. Myercheck just swats it away. Loses control of the ball. They can link up now. He gains possession. Takes the mark.
Collingwood haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
50 metres out. They really need a goal on the board now. Spills the mark, picks it up, penetrating handball. He's got the football now. Adams missed an opportunity to mark. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
That's right, Hutto. He just can't seem to get into the game.
Robinson enjoying that goal. Brisbane have kicked the last 2 goals. Brisbane close the gap to 26. Main now. Main throws the ball away. Birchall has resources out wide. Ends up marking uncontested. Moved on by Starcevic. Leicester found some space and marked. Good grab there from Adams. Looks to move it by foot. It's a foot race to get this one. The ball spills free. The ball spills to Sear. Put his body on the line. Show some physical. Gaz, what do you think about that?
Collingwood walk into three-quarter time with the lead and the confidence they can win this game.
Gaz. We have one quarter of footy ahead of us. Let's go.
Oh, they've got to take some risks now. They can't afford to waste any time.
Manages to get a hand away. Zorko wins the ball in the air, keeps it moving. Picks up the loose ball.
Thank you.
The umpire calls for the ball now. What can you tell us, Gaz?
I'd really love it if these teams took the contest to the next level.
Grundy will be the recipient of the free.
If they just maintain possession and hold onto the ball for a moment, they should be able to hold on here.
Uses it across half-back. The mark is taken by Maynard. A low stabbing kick. Looks like the ball will be coming back. 50 metres out. Going for goal number 1. They are happy with that effort. A time to celebrate. And don't they get around Anaher. Brisbane have 3 in a row. And suddenly, they find themselves with a chance. Lions can link up through hands. Taken by McCluggage. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Maybe the coach needs to get on the phone to him and give him some instructions.
He decides to go for home. What a fantastic goal. Congratulated by his teammates. Margin within touching distance. Grundy with the hit. Takes possession. Needs a bit of a rest. Henry spills it. Rich drives the kick. Marked by Birchall. A spearing kick. Starcevic marks it. Going for distance with the kick. And the ball trickles over the boundary. Brown coming onto the ground. The boundary umpire will toss it back in. Ball back into play. Grundy thumps it forward. Somehow got the ball out. Cox gives it to the player running past. Sees it out of play. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
There's some great skills on display right now. It's a great match.
Looks up with the kick. Good body work to win the mark. Uses it now. Maynard shows some physicality. McStay heads onto the ground. There'll be a ball up close to goal. Thrashes it. Grundy looking a bit sluggish out there. Takes that one strongly. Punches the kick. Side bottom gets on the end of this. Uses it by foot. Controlled well off the bounce. Danaher takes it well. Puts it on the boot. Bounce space for an easy mark. The kick connects with the post. Brisbane now only trailed by 13. Weighing up the options now. Plays on. Rough it. Looking to rebound with this kick.
Collingwood have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of the game if they're to stay on top.
Slams it home. We're getting the crowd involved. Brisbane reduced the margin. Back with another centre bounce. Grundy got a fist to it. Kicks hurriedly. A chance to reload the attack now. Now with a low spearing kick. He looks like he needs a spell. Ball gets cut off. He's got the football now. Finding the ball with ease. Cox takes aim. That one will really lift them.
No doubt about it.
A second goal in the bag. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one. Collingwood with the ascendancy over the Lions, leading 69 to 56. Ball picked up, using every ounce of energy he has left. The ball ends up going to ground. Matheson just landed in his back.
Move it on.
Got boot to ball. Does well to cut off the kick. Testing shot. Outside 50. Taking a nice grab. 50 metres from home.
Move it on.
Zorko can put through a fourth with this kick. Summed it up, and he delivers perfectly. Congratulated by his teammates. Just 2 goals in it. And we're back in motion.
Collingwood are in front in the clearances, and it's allowing them to create pressure up the field and scoring opportunities.
Out of bounds, deep inside 50. Ball over the boundary line.
It's a big stage of this game.
Grundy hurls it away. Has it now. Elliott unable to hold on. Archie finds possession. Starcevic onto the ball. Giving it off with Rich. He drives it towards goal. Celebrating hard. 13 points the difference. The game is back underway. Hammers it with the ball now. Pendlebury, interesting handball. Rayner has a great set of hands. That is a stunning goal. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one. Just under 2 goals the difference now. Grundy clears the contest. Showed good control. Taken well at ground level by Neal. Is in his possession. McStay collects the loose ball. Ruffin with the mark. Moves the ball by foot. Sidebottom takes the mark uncontested. Stabs at the kick. Up and over. Terrific courage.
Oh, that's a big grab.
Goes by foot. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
You're right, Hutto. He's gone missing lately.
Thank you, I'll have it.
Ball up on the outer side wing. Grundy won the hit out. Now it's a ball up. Grundy with the punch. Clear free. Just put both hands in the back. Sidebottom uses it by foot. Mutt in space with Trainer. Collingwood will be singing the team song loud and proud after today's big win. Gaz, what did you think of today's game?
It's just a bit of class that sets them apart today, and a bit more polish when they needed it most.
Final scores are 70.